Ok, on se rappelle où on était la dernière fois, on se rappelle un peu l'histoire de générale. Hein. Nous sommes Grace, une meuf est morte devant nous, qui s'appelait Calliope. Calliope était en fait une muse. Nous avons donc hérité des pouvoirs de la muse, sauf que le conseil, le chorus, le chœur, comme il s'appelle, des dieux grecs, n'est pas trop d'accord avec ça et veut nous tuer. On arrive à marchander, ok, on a une semaine pour trouver qui a tué Calliope, sinon on dead. Sinon on dead ça, bro. Alors on examine les pistes, on suit Daddy Apollon, euh, et on chante, principalement. Voilà, en gros, le résumé de la première, du premier stream. Bon, let's go. Maintenant, tout se tourne
Pan,
vers Médusa.
I hope you're here, because I don't know where else to look for you.
Of course I'm here, Grace. Where else would I be but among
Avec Astérion, oui, c'était super avec Astérion.
I really
Astérion,
must
mate.
thank you, by the by.
What a
Astérion
glass
is
of
simply
water.
of the moon, and he's already repaid me with this select tome from the reliquary.
C'est une note sûre. J'ai pas su ce qu'il m'a dit de nouveau. Putain, ça commence mal.
So you used me. All part of your trading favors thing?
Of course. I used you, I used Asterion, you used Asterion, Asterion used you. Is this not the way the world works?
Too real, bro, too real.
Why not just tell me what you were after?
And risk nosy Hecate somehow digging it out of you. Perish the thought. I trust you got what you needed. More grist for the mill of your innocence, as it were.
Ah, on ne peut être vénère. On rappelle chaque fois qu'on peut être vénère. Enfin, on peut être badass. C'est pas vénère, c'est badass. Mais souvent, c'est vénère. On le fait.
You know I did. Don't try to deny it.
I'm fairly certain I've yet to deny anything at all.
Ugh.
Nique-le.
Grace,
Alors, ouais, moi, je le
I
nique.
didn't know better.
Premier
I'd
degré.
say you were being fresh.
Go ahead. Tell me it's a coincidence that you knew exactly where to send me.
You have no reason to be suspicious. I know nothing of what happened to Calliope at the reliquary. I suppose the question at the heart of this is, do you believe me?
Et on baisse tout le monde aussi. Ça aussi, ça fait partie. On les engueule et après, on leur remet des cœurs. Ça, c'est très important.
You're enjoying this, aren't you? This tit for tat, back and
On
forth.
fait des bisous, je repars pour un temps indéterminé si ça marche. Bisous.
Well, I'm not enjoying it.
Oh my, aren't you a delight?
Putain,
Even if you haven't
l'ascenseur des
answered the
émotions, quoi.
question,
On
don't
chope par le
you
col, mais on
know
veut
I
choper le
don't
cul.
care?
Bah, c'est comme ça dans la
I
vie
never
aussi.
lied to you, Grace, and I never shall. If you're looking for innocence, however, well, I'm afraid that's one thing I cannot provide.
What if I discover you're lying to me after all?
You'll do what you do, and I'll do what I do, and we'll see where that takes us.
Quelque part de sympa,
Hope it's
hein?
somewhere good. Somewhere I'm not on trial.
Oh, my. You do know how to spoil the mood, don't you? If I can make a suggestion, live the high life. Throw caution to the wind.
J'aime
That's
trop
your
sa voix, quoi.
suggestion?
À Pan.
And why not?
De ouf, quoi.
Is it a devotion to sweet, sad Apollo that makes you hesitate? Take my hand, Grace. Take my hand.
Let's go!
Why not?
See now. This is why I
Let's
love
go!
you. Such a
Moi, je pécho tout le monde. Toutes les personnes que je peux pécho, je pécho. Et ça nous fait des musiques. C'est pour les musiques, bien sûr. Et Apollon, on n'a jamais dit qu'on était exclusif. Ça fait de musique à chaque fois. Bah en tout cas avec Apollon aussi, quand on a mis plein de cœurs, ça fait de musique.
Come, won't you dance? Only so much of your life's in your hands. The rest is chance, so come on, let's have this dance. So what, the call was close. We're both alive and well.
Je mangeaille, hein. Je mangeaille, vous le voyez pas, mais je mangeaille.
As far as I can tell, and even if you don't,
Même si j'aime pas ce personnage, mais...
I promise you'll be glad you spent the night with me. So dance, little Gracie, come, won't you dance? Only so much of your life's in your hands. Haven't I helped you? The rest is chance, so come on.
Tu caches tes émotions, tel un homme. Tel un homme. C'est pour l'enquête aussi, hein, bien sûr, qu'on le séduit.
You don't have any hope for me, do you?
Quelle fin abrupte.
You're just taking what you can get before it's over.
I've seen this story many times, Grace. I've told this story many times. And it always ends the same way. You're hoping to find Medusa, I expect.
Changing the subject?
Comment il
And
sait,
how do
j'avoue?
you even know about that?
J'allais le dire.
I'm just trying to be helpful, Grace. In my way. You'll find Medusa at a dingy little club appropriately named
Le nid de vipère, putain, yes. C'est là-bas où je vais danser le samedi soir.
But do be careful if you call on her, Grace. Medusa is a hideous monster.
Je crois qu'elle sera ultra bonne. Comme tout le monde dans ce jeu d'ailleurs. Surtout Astérion. Ah, aucun rapport, mais Axel, je pensais à toi, j'ai mis sur Clone Hero beaucoup de chansons de Yakuza, en fait il y en a plein. Enfin, il y a des trucs insane. Enfin il y en a plein, il y en a pas mal. Faudrait que tu passes voilà, obligatoirement.
This must be the Viper's Nest.
Puis j'ai bien sûr mis
Scariest
hélicoptère
part of
aussi.
town, no sign. Just that one dude glaring at everyone. Well, I'm here now. Just another day in the life of an idol.
Ugh, there you are. Man, this place is the worst.
Pourquoi elle a une massue?
Cheat on me.
Il y a pas, non, il y a pas la musique de
What are
samouraï
you
par
doing
contre.
here?
What, you
Malheureusement.
thought I wouldn't notice you skulking off? You didn't even bring any equipment, Grace.
Elle a un cœur pour Freddy.
Please tell me you don't think you're some kind of adventurer.
I'm sorry. Are you not about to head into a monster
spectaculaire, mais
lair
vraiment,
at
quoi.
great personal peril? What
J'espère
else
qu'elle a
would you call
pris, elle a
that?
pris l'eau bénie aussi.
You're such a dork. I adore you.
Ah, look at you. Two giggling school
Mais putain, mais
chums
d'où il est encore là,
preparing
lui?
to face the enemy together.
Oh, it's you.
It is me. How exciting, no?
Pan, what are you doing here?
J'ai l'impression d'avoir déjà
I'm the
entendu sa
one
voix à
who
lui.
told you about
Faudrait que je
this
regarde.
place. You didn't expect my curiosity to get the better of me.
J'ai pas besoin de toi, bro.
What I expected was for you to leave me alone. You're the one who thinks
suis
I can't
indépendante.
win, remember?
Grace, I...
Don't you listen? Grace is done being used. What she needs right now are friends.
It's true. I am a bad man, and I spoke poorly.
And? That's it?
I'd hope even you, Freddy, could see that advice from an idol might be useful here.
I suppose.
Vas-y, donne-moi ton
If you
conseil.
have any advice, Pan, I'm all ears.
Well, I assume you know how Medusa became what she is.
She used to be human, right? And then Athena cursed her. Pretty unfairly, too.
Now, however, Athena hasn't the power to undo her own curse. Or so she claims.
That's gotta suck.
Medusa isn't happy about it, no. Yet she survives because she must. As do we all.
Bah, il y en a plein qui se sont suicidés, donc...
Asterion said Medusa works for Athena. Is that right?
A truer description, I'd say, is that she's more Athena's servant. Poor thing can't survive on her own. So she's become whatever Athena needs. Spy master, enforcer, provider of garden statuary.
That doesn't sound fair.
It isn't. But keep in mind, Medusa is no helpless maiden. She is as clever as she is dangerous. And Athena knows it.
Ça, j'ai besoin de
Medusa's the
savoir
one who
aussi.
turns people into stone just by looking at them, right?
People, yes. Idols, not so much. Or that's my assumption. I'll admit to not knowing if she's ever turned her gaze on one of us.
Great. Is there any way to make someone not a statue? If it turns out she can?
Short of Medusa dying? No,
Porter des lunettes de soleil.
not unless she wishes it.
Et qui est vraiment Méduse?
Medusa's clever and works for Athena, but what's she really like?
She doesn't exactly come to the parties, Grace. Medusa is an enigma to most of us. If idols hide in the shadows, she lurks in even darker places. She's an outsider, and she loathes us as much as she needs us.
Is she dangerous?
Let's just say we're all rather relieved she stays away.
All right.
Okay,
Let's go.
enough talking. Time to do this.
See? That's the spirit. Now there's simply the matter of getting you in before she's aware you're
Oh, je lui fous un coup de poing.
You're gonna help her do that?
Why not? You're more apt to become a statue than to be any true help, my dear.
Knock it off, both of you. I have a plan for getting inside.
Je vais le faire chanter.
A word of advice before we proceed. Once you find Medusa, make the number a knockout.
Recourir à une distraction, trouver une autre entrée, faire face au videur. Je vais faire face au videur. Vas-y. Moi, je suis badass. C'est comme ça que je fais.
Oh, you're not just going to... Oh,
Sure is. Just watch.
Regardez-moi.
Hi there.
Viper's Nest is closed. Private party.
You should let me in. Medusa will want
Allez,
to see me.
je vais all-in, quoi.
Uh-huh. And why would that be?
Because I'm the muse. And I'm willing to bet Medusa makes exceptions for idols.
Ouais, ça
Go
passera.
on in. I'll send word to the
Let's
boss when
go.
you arrive.
C'était simple. C'était très simple. Bon, j'y vais seul. Je pense que c'est une musique. Il y a les bars de la musique. Bizarre Médusa.
What a long day, hiding in the light. Such a long day, dreaming of tonight. This sacred bite. Hello, who's that there? You've messed up my flow.
Voilà.
Just get your drink, girl, and take your seat. Oh, it's the muse. There are sacred bites, and then there's this sacred bite. So wrong,
C'est trippant là, c'est badant un peu.
so right. I'm really gonna hate
Vas-y, je provoque.
myself tonight.
Right, let's play. I'm sure you can bite, okay. But you get a fight today. You're fighting Grace this time. And this time's mine. This time.
For
is mine.
centuries, the these heroes got sent to me.
Là-bas, c'est une scène.
Meant to me.
Not meant to be this time.
This time and all time.
This time's mine.
This time's mine. This time just
This
like
time.
every time. He's mine. Now look into me. Your body.
C'est trippant là, what the fuck. Je suis en train de me chier dessus. Alors on va combattre, on reste badass.
What'd you say, Grace? You okay, Grace? Where's the game face this time? You are currently experiencing something I like to call the preparation. Any questions or comments? That's right, it is widely known that I can turn folks to stone. But oh, I won't this
Je continue, je rentre dedans. Je rentre dedans. Est-ce que je peux game over hein?
She's looking away. Hey,
You flipped that hood. Then out came the snakes. Oh, you're so good. Finally, some stakes. Oh, the ice thing.
Oh ouais, non, attendez. J'ai provoqué. La pique, la bam.
Athena made you like this.
she was mad at me. So
Well, why was she mad?
she said I'd been bad.
Had you been?
No. Now
Oh. Oh, vas-y.
into me.
Je sors mon iPhone. iPhone.
Medusa, look into your own eyes.
Ça marche ou pas?
Okay, that's not gonna work on you.
Oups.
Well, let's get a proper view. I'm seeing a snake's hairdo, but you got that body too. Honestly, you look fine.
Stop trying.
This time.
Don't look at me.
If somebody says you're fine.
You're lost, little girl.
Oh, j'ai la ref.
No more Hail Mary.
J'ai la ref. C'est la mélodie du premier, d'une première chanson.
Fine ones you.
Pas comme Percy Jackson avec l'iPod. Attends, il fait ça?
You don't know, you don't know.
Do know that you didn't.
Kill Calliope.
Oui, oh putain. J'ai raté ça. Enfin, je connais pas trop Percy Jackson.
Know that it's true that I didn't do it.
No.
Yes, you do know, you know. Does that mean Athena knows?
No.
Vas-y, je vais provoquer. Hein.
Fine grace.
To tell her you that I'm what? Bait?
C'est un peu trippant quand même, hein, les visuels. Le visuel, c'est très cool. C'est pas ma chanson préférée, mais...
Let's go.
Pardon, j'entendais pas la flûte.
No. Not the bloody charms.
You think you can turn me to stone before I burn your snakes off?
Ça, si je vois pas, je suis... T'inquiète,
bet
bro.
you
Shitty
can.
flûte, vraiment. Pas avec sa shitty flûte, quoi.
Nice timing on the arrival, you two.
Ugh, this place is bigger than I thought. And creepy.
I was glad to have Freddy to protect me.
You ready to talk?
On te pète la gueule.
Fine.
On te pète la gueule.
What
Continue.
exactly is it that you want, pretty muse?
Qu'est-ce qu'il faisait au reliquaire? Bonne
You were at the
question.
reliquary the night Calliope was murdered. I want to know why.
Blast! This is why I didn't tell Lady Athena. I knew it would come back to haunt me. I only followed pretty Calliope to the reliquary. I never spoke to her, never even caught up to her. I swear it.
That's what Asterion told us, more or less.
But you were there that night.
Yes, yes, I admit it. Ugh, Lady Athena will have my head. She'll mount it on a pike. Whatever
Bonne
you
fin.
might think of
Moi, j'aimerais bien
her,
avoir ma tête
I
sur une
had
pique.
no part in the Muse's death. I did not even know she'd been attacked until I saw her fleeing.
Ouais, Asterion a dit qu'il s'était vu, il me semble, en effet.
Asterion said he caught up with you out in the fog. Is that right?
I thought he was the one who had attacked her. He is a great beast of a creature.
Oh, that seems rather unlikely. The bull's as gentle as a lamb.
Yeah, pretty much that.
Yes, I only realized my mistake once I caught up to him, and by then the Muse was gone.
And you never found her afterwards?
I thought she might flee to her pretty home, or to the sharp and prickly Persephone. She did neither.
Yeah, she came to see me.
Et pourquoi elle
You
suivait?
followed Calliope to the reliquary. Why were you shadowing her at all?
I am Lady Athena's spy master, yes. Calliope has been trouble from time to time.
So you were spying on her.
I keep watch over every idol who no longer lives in Olympus, but especially Calliope. When I realized she was headed to the reliquary that eve, I followed. I had a duty to Athena.
Et puis c'était peut-être que c'était la méchante depuis le début, bien vu, bro.
Did you ever find out why Calliope went there?
I was never close enough to ask. When I drew near to the reliquary, that is when I saw the Muse fleeing.
En même temps, elle avait les
She
cheveux
was
blancs, quoi.
frightened,
Elle avait une teinture blanche, et que les gens méchants qui font ça.
crying.
A tasty snack for you to hunt down.
I gave chase, yes, but to discover the truth. I knew Lady Athena would wish to
Fais
know.
attention avec le tracteur.
Doesn't
Le
make
tracteur est non
sense from your
Calliope.
perspective.
I didn't learn the truth until later.
Je pense que je vois quel mot ça a remplacé. Insane, hein, le correcteur, quand même.
You haven't told Athena any of this?
Do I need to light things up again? 'Cause I'll do it.
I told her Calliope was at the reliquary that night. I did not tell her I was also there.
Why not? Wouldn't Athena find out from Hecate anyway?
Brûler
I
la
was
femme,
not thinking
comme à la bonne
I
époque.
panicked. Lady Athena barely tolerates my presence as it is. If she thought I was involved in any way, if she even suspected.
Why should we believe you?
Je
You did
sais, ouais,
just
je sais
try to
pas.
eat me, remember?
I am telling you the
Moi, je dis
truth.
sus, moi. Mais tout le monde est sus.
And not at all trying to cover your own ass.
Peut-être c'est Freddy, en fait.
You presented an opportunity. Oh, to taste the sweet, sweet blood of a hero once again. It's a problem. I've been working on it, I really have.
Oh, Medusa.
Well, what of you? The only reason I knew Calliope was going to the reliquary is because you informed me.
Well,
Speaking of
Ah.
ass.
it is true. But Grace,
pretty
I can
sus, ça.
explain.
I'll bet you can. Let's put a pin in that for the moment, shall we?
I am a monster. It's true, I do not deny it. It's still, I did not kill the Muse.
Ok.
Okay, let's say
Goodbye.
we believe you. For the moment.
Whatever you do, pretty Muse, I beg you. Do not tell Athena of my indiscretion. Show mercy. I know what I am horrifies you. It horrifies me as well.
Faudra pas le plus fort, par contre. Hein.
I cannot help what I am. I did not ask to be cursed like this.
Ouais, j'y penserai, ouais.
Indiscretion, huh? It's quite the word for it.
I cannot apologize for my hunger. I can only apologize that I am so very weak in the face of it.
Ouais.
Think about it.
Quel drama queen.
I am a lost and cursed thing. No idol. If Lady Athena should learn the truth,
C'est
I
très long.
hope you find what you seek, pretty Muse, and that we meet again someday.
and sing a different song.
Goodbye. Goodbye, Medusa, goodbye. Nice. Un petit succès là.
Okay, so that was fun. Grace, I'll meet you back at home.
Mais comment elle a eu cette masse? Il y a des questions qui se posent dans ce jeu. J'ai besoin de réponses.
Now, before you say anything,
You knew. Right from the start, you knew Calliope was there that night.
well, yes. She asked for the key and I gave it to her, no questions asked. I never lied to you, Grace. I said I didn't know what became of Calliope at the reliquary, and I didn't.
T'as les pixels du graffiti derrière.
But I wanted to, so I nudged you in the right direction.
Tu m'as menti principalement. ça veut
And
dire.
lied about why.
I omitted things, yes. Much like dear Medusa, I was rather hoping to avoid suspicion falling my way.
I've never lied to you, Grace, and I never shall.
I am trying to help Grace. In my way.
Je ne te crois pas. Je vais pas lui mettre le cœur brisé quand même. Je suis pas comme ça.
You really expect me to believe that?
I was hoping, yes.
What else will I discover, Pan? I'd rather learn it now than later.
I wish I could tell you, Grace.
Il est prétissos hein, quand même, lui, hein. Il est prétissos. Mais je pense pas que ce soit lui le coupable, parce que tout se dirige vers lui pour qu'on pense que c'est lui, mais c'est pas lui. Je connais le video game. Je ne me ferai pas avoir.
Oh,
Moi, en vrai, je pense là, que ça, je call.
the lovely Grace?
You
Athéna.
knew. Right from the
Boom.
start, you knew Calliope was there that night.
Well, yes.
Mais vous m'avez déjà dit ça, moi.
She asked for the key and I gave it to her, no questions asked.
C'est la même
I
phrase.
told you I didn't know what happened to Calliope, and that's the truth.
C'est pour être sûr que j'ai bien compris.
So I nudged you in the right direction.
Je vais pas reparler de mon sens parce que je pense que ça va partir un peu dans la même direction.
So you were what? Just trying to be helpful? You still aren't telling me something.
What possible reason would I have to?
Tell me, right now.
Medusa learned that Calliope was going to the reliquary because I told her. Now, before you say anything, I had no idea of the fate awaiting our dear muse. And you yourself said Medusa was not responsible. I simply had to know if I'd inadvertently,
Ouais.
rather innocently,
C'est les mêmes choix qu'avant.
Sold
Je
her
crois qu'il y a
out.
je crois qu'il y a un petit souci.
She came to you for help, and you gave her whereabouts to the highest bidder.
I am trying to help Grace in my way.
What do you mean in my way? What way is that?
The way where I don't take all the blame.
What else will I discover, Pan? I'd rather learn it now than
Je
later.
pense que c'est pas prévu que j'ai deux fois le même
I wish I
dialogue.
could tell you, Grace. I truly do.
J'ai vraiment eu deux fois le même dialogue. How many times? When will I learn? When will I learn that my actions have consequences? Je vais aller pisser. J'ai trop besoin de pisser tout d'un coup. Je reviens. À toutes. Voilà, me revoilà, excusez-moi. Hop, pif paf pouf, we are back. Il est temps de rentrer, bon, on va rentrer. On va aller à l'appartement. Pas besoin d'aller parler aux gens, je pense.
Oh, hi, Grace. I can just call you Grace, right?
That's my name. Where's Freddy?
She went out to get snacks. We were gonna watch TV while we waited, but, well, here you are.
J'aime pas trop Hermès, il me saoule un peu.
Waited. Were you looking for me?
Il est
All
too much.
over, yeah.
Ouais, il est un peu too much.
Athena sent me to find you, but it wasn't easy. Yeah, you must have been busy.
Yeah, because I stand trial soon.
Right. Right, that makes sense. Anyway, I guess Athena wants to talk? I can zip us over to Olympus anytime, if you're free.
Hermès en streetwear.
So this is what you do?
Ah, par contre, il y a le drip.
People around?
Il y a le drip de fou.
I'm the god of messengers,
Ah, ouais, c'est pas mon
baby.
style, pas mon style.
Travelers, doorways, any kind of transition, really. The old Hermes said that the transition part made even more sense for me, which, you know, extra cool, right?
Yeah.
Ah, je crois que j'ai compris la phrase.
I can connect any two doorways anywhere, just like that. So it's super easy to take people wherever. I don't mind.
Do I have a choice about
Faut
seeing
que j'aille
Athena?
voir Athéna, quoi.
I'm not in the
C'est
habit of
une
being at
merde.
anyone's beck and call.
I mean, I guess you could say no, but I wouldn't. If Athena wants something, she's gonna get it eventually. She had that look in her eyes, like she really wants to talk to you.
She could always come here.
Moi aussi.
Everyone else does.
Merde, qu'est-ce que j'ai dit déjà?
Athena, enter the mortal world?
J'ai pas envie d'aller voir
Nah,
Athéna.
she doesn't do that ever.
Athena.
Can you imagine?
How does Athena manage never entering the mortal world?
She doesn't have to, I guess. Everyone brings her everything she needs. And that creepy owl of hers? Apollo says it's her eyes out in the world. It's everywhere. Watching.
So what, she just never leaves the building?
She'll go to the reliquary and places like that. Just never where mortals are. She wears a toga and calls cars iron horses.
Malaise. Bon, allons-y. Ouais.
I suppose there's no point in putting it off. Do your thing. Take me to Olympus.
Okay.
Take me to church.
Oh, when you see Freddy, tell her I'm sorry I couldn't stick around for the movie. And mind if I say something?
Sure.
You've changed. I mean, from the person I met when I first came here. When,
C'était hier, mec.
you know, you got it together really quick.
Thanks, I guess.
J'étais ébloui, j'étais flashbanged. Choix du trait. Ah, je suis un deuxième trait? Oh, j'ai évolué. J'ai amélioré mes talents. Maintenant, on peut être intelligente. Ou charmante. Je fais siffler de venir. Ah! Ok, j'ai compris. Ok, got it, bro, got it. Qu'est-ce qu'on va être? Je peux être intelligente, c'est chiant d'être intelligent, je vais être charmante. Qu'en penses-tu? Intelligente, merde. Fuck. Fuck me daddy. Quoi? Je me prends pour Eve. What the fuck? Bah allez, je vais écouter la voix du peuple. On va être intelligente.
There you are, Grace. Do have a seat.
I prefer to stand, thanks.
As you like. You've certainly been busy, haven't you? Everywhere I turn, there you are. Including the reliquary.
Oh.
I'm uncertain how you got access, but even you must have realized it's off limits. Particularly for your mortal friend.
Oupsie.
But you know what happened there. That's where Calliope was attacked.
Yet it's not where she died, Grace. is it?
So, because she made it all the way to my
Ouais,
apartment,
moi je trouve qu'elle est
we
sus, ça
shouldn't care
t'énerve.
why she was bleeding to death along the way.
You think our judgment was rash?
Ouais, je pense qu'on aura moins qu'une semaine. Hein.
In truth, I worried that giving you time, letting us all get to know you, would make it harder in the end. I am sorry, Grace. You may not believe it, but I care.
Je trouve qu'elle est ultra sus. Surtout qu'elle va au reliquaire, elle. C'est le seul endroit où elle va, mis à part ici.
The idols.
Et je pense qu'elle aimait pas Calliope parce qu'elle rentre pas dans le moule. Allez, on est vénère.
You care. About me? That's a laugh. You sit up here in your tower, and whatever humanity you might have once had, whatever wisdom, it's eroded away to nothing. The only thing you care about is making sure it doesn't all shatter. Not on your watch.
Zeus was the first to leave. King of the gods. And we don't even know what became of him. Vanished into the ether. Poseidon was next. Walked out into the seas.
Un peu stressant, non, non.
Never to be heard from again.
On maîtrise, on maîtrise.
Ares betrayed us. Hephaestus saved us. Hades was murdered. And by one of our own. The list goes on.
Et vous continuez comme ça et vous continuez, qu'est-ce que ça veut dire? Ah, on va poser
So
cette...
you add to it. I
Ah,
show
oui,
up
ok.
and you kill me off because you can't be too careful.
We are dying, Grace. I don't mean diminishing or drifting apart. I mean our immortality is disappearing. Very soon now, the idols will be no more. We are a legacy that spans millennia, dating back to the very dawn of humankind. So yes, I care. I will do anything and everything in my power to avoid that fate. Even if it appears.
Ouais, sus, pretty sus, pretty sus. Alors, on peut faire un choix intelligent maintenant.
You know, it's too bad. I've been an idol for 5 minutes, and I've been out there solving problems you've all wrestled with for how long now? I could have helped you, Athena. I could have helped all of you. But you don't see that, do you? You're so busy holding on to what you have.
Ah, position des mains.
You can't see
Langage
what's thrown
corporel.
away.
Très important, très important.
I know we've put a great deal on your shoulders, Grace. I do. All I called you here to ask is that you please not make my job more difficult than it already is. If you have any other questions or concerns, now's the
Une
time to
traîtresse.
bring them up.
C'est ça. Je vais la fumer.
Who has access to the reliquary? Is it anyone with a key, or...
Does it matter? You gained access, so clearly it is not difficult to get.
Pretty sus encore une fois?
Speaking of
Réponds
which,
pas à la
I
question?
don't suppose you'll tell me who gave you that key.
Je peux balancer le pan. Mais non, je vais être vénère.
Give it to me. Athena, I had that key all along.
You what?
It's just like you thought. I used it to attack Calliope that night. Then I brought her back home to finish her off. A mortal with a plan, baby. Stole my way into
Alors,
godhood.
je sais que c'est du
Watch
second
me
degré, mais
roar.
c'est risqué ça comme
That's
move.
not fun, Grace.
What's funny is that you thought I'd tell you without getting anything in return.
Ok.
Speaking of the reliquary, you went there, right? Once Hecate told you what happened?
Pas ouf le move.
I was
Hein.
not impressed by the delay.
If you had known about that, the night Calliope died, would it have made a difference?
The chances are exceedingly small that you attacked her there, it's true. Yet, Calliope was weakened, which made her more vulnerable prey for an enterprising mortal. One she knew. Perhaps the
Elle
incidents
arrête pas
are
de lancer des
connected,
pistes
perhaps
partout. Moi, je
not.
trouve ça très très sus. Je
I
pense à elle.
can't afford the risk of uncertainty, Grace. I'm sorry.
Et puis, en fait, elle voulait qu'elle meure pour qu'il n'y ait plus de muse. Sauf qu'elle s'attendait pas à ce qu'elle vienne vers nous. Et qu'on devienne la nouvelle muse. Alors là, Eh,
Alright, let's
pour l'instant,
talk
je
about
call.
Medusa.
Là, je call.
Met her, have you?
You have to know she's a monster.
Ah, je l'ai balancé.
She tried to eat me.
I've been lenient on account of
Merde.
my
Je crois que j'ai tué Médusa.
involvement in the predicament,
Oups.
but perhaps it's time I dealt with her once and for all. I'm sorry she attacked you, Grace. It will not happen again. Now, if there isn't anything else,
What do you know of
J'essaie de
Pan?
pas faire tuer Pan
Pan?
non plus.
that's not a name I expected to hear. Been sniffing around you, has he?
I have some suspicions, and I'm curious to hear your thoughts.
Pan lurks at the edges because he likes it there, seeking out whatever profit he thinks he can get away with. Avoid him, dear, or he'll stick to you like gum to the bottom of your shoe.
Pan est-il un assassin? Moi, j'ai la réponse à cette question. Hein. Moi, je pense pas. Hein. Mais j'ai pas envie de poser la question, j'ai pas envie de... Je vais me casser.
I guess I'll get back to my investigation.
I am rooting for you, Grace. If there's another way to resolve this, any way at all, I will take it.
Will you? Really?
Good luck. Feel free to take a cookie on your way out.
Je vais la fumer. Merde, j'ai tué Médusa, du coup j'ai eu un succès.
I'm surprised. Athena has always struggled in a crisis.
Well, that's a nice way of putting it.
Remember, she was a warrior. When pressed, she's always turned to that aspect, sought to maintain absolute control. It'd be hypocritical to say it's wrong of her. She's battled for me as much as for anyone.
Pas de corps, pas de meurtre, c'est vrai. On l'a pas vu, on l'a pas vu.
Do you think she's telling the truth? About the idols dying out?
Yes, though I find it odd she chose to tell you.
Maybe Athena thought, who'd believe Grace if she blabbed about it anyway?
Par contre, si c'est Daddy Apollon qui a tué, là, j'aurais plus jamais confiance en personne. Hein.
I doubt that will be possible.
Uh-oh. What now?
You may not like this, but you need to go back to the reliquary.
Je crois savoir pourquoi, bien sûr.
Let me guess. To figure out why Calliope went there in the first place.
As usual, you're way ahead of me.
Bien sûr,
It's the only
je
piece
savais.
of the puzzle we're
Je
missing.
savais qu'il allait dire ça.
Calliope went there because she had a plan. But what plan?
If she left clues behind, wouldn't Hecate have found them already?
That's a really good question.
Remember how I told you it'd be years before you got Calliope's memories back? Well, that's true, but not entirely.
Uh-huh.
Those memories are inside you. You go somewhere important to Calliope or touch something special to her, you will get flashes, feelings.
Do you want Grace to go to the reliquary so she can have deja vu?
I've just been in this place
Whatever
before. Hein.
happened to Calliope there, it ended her life. All we need to do is uncover those memories.
Parce que comment j'étais entré la première fois, je m'en rappelle plus.
Last time Freddy and I were there, Hecate wouldn't let us into the reliquary. Not without Athena's permission.
Ah oui, c'était ça.
Okay. Do you want to ask Athena for permission?
It just seems like a radical step. For you.
A week ago, I would have said that breaking into the reliquary couldn't be done. A week ago, I couldn't have imagined being here. My stance on a lot of things has changed. If you have another idea, however, I'm happy to go along with it.
What about the alarms? I'm not eager to have Asterion chasing me.
Mais ça,
through the
Astarion, en
fog.
vrai, c'est notre pote. C'est notre
Calliope
pote.
snuck in without setting off any alarms. At least at first.
Well, I'll be following in Calliope's footsteps, won't I? What if I follow the wrong footstep and set them off?
Then the alarms bring Asterion and Hecate, and all three of us do a great deal of apologizing.
Let's just hope that's all those alarms do.
Ok, c'est parti.
Right then.
J'ai confiance.
Back to the
J'ai confiance dans
reliquary
le
it
plan.
is.
Any idea how you want to do this, Grace? Because I'm game to help.
Cool. I'm sure we can figure something out.
I can't go into the reliquary with you, not without tipping off Hecate. But I won't be far. If anything goes wrong, I will come running.
Ok, Daddy.
Grace.
Ok, daddy.
You know me. I'm always careful.
Come on, the time for adventure is now.
Be safe. Both of you.
Alors, Freddy détourne l'attention, être honnête avec Ekat, passer par derrière. Je pense pas qu'Ekat elle va accepter de toute façon. Donc on va passer par derrière. Let's go, je suis confiant. Je suis confiant avec ce plan.
Wait, are you sure this is right? Was that the right door? You're asking me like I'm supposed to know? It just feels like we're back outside again. Maybe that was some kind of portal.
C'est bon, elle a Google Maps sur son téléphone. Damn, bro.
Or maybe we're right where we're supposed to be.
C'est trop facile.
Doesn't this feel a little too easy?
Why does everything have to be difficult? I'll take easy for once.
How do we avoid getting lost? It's like a labyrinth.
Oh, it is a labyrinth, but I've never had any trouble finding my way around.
Oi.
Hey, easy. Whoa. All right, no need to freak out. I'm a guardian, sure.
C'est Dark Souls 3, exactement, mec. Oi.
But,
Oi, mate.
Yeah, you know you're not supposed to be in here, right?
Il est trop chou. Oh non, je vais d'être vénère contre Astarion. Oui, je suis obligé. Hein.
And what are you gonna do about it, Bullman?
You what?
Let's not forget
You what?
that I'm an idol. If I want to, I can make you dance until your little hooves bleed. But I'm not
Mais
going
non,
to,
mais je l'aime bien, je suis
because
en
I
train de
like you,
rigoler.
and I know you understand that I have no choice.
Astarion, c'est mon personnage préféré, il est trop chou. Ah non, c'est toujours vénère en priorité. Hein.
You stay here. Stay right here. I'll take your mortal friend to see Kate, and I won't look back, okay?
Mon cœur se brise, ouais, je suis désolé pour Astarion, quoi. Désolé Astarion, je t'aime, bébou.
Right. Let's hope I can make this quick. They'll notice I didn't stay put and come after me. I don't think I have much time. First things first, how do I do this? Where do I even start?
Par le début.
Calliope must have been here. She could have stood in this very spot. Maybe if I just focus.
Chante, vas-y, chante. Tu vas voir, ça va bien se passer. Oh. Attends, ça marche comme ça? Ah, JPEG qui se déplace, what the fuck.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, I've definitely been here before.
Waouh. L'œuf, l'instrument, le masque, le tri dans la pomme, la branche, le parchemin, la statue. Dame girl. On va tout regarder, hein.
I don't get any feeling from that. Will I know it when I see it?
Ah, je dois choisir le bon. Bon, je pense que ce sera probablement le parchemin. Quoique... Peut-être pas, en fait. Mais on va essayer quand même le parchemin.
I don't even know what language that is.
Il y a l'instrument, mais Calliope, c'est pas la musique, c'est la poésie.
Is that a weapon? A musical instrument? Maybe it's both.
Très con comme observation, si je puis me permettre. Le masque, c'est pas ça. Enfin, normalement, c'est pas ça. C'est la tragédie, mais je sais plus qui c'est.
What did Freddy say about mazes?
Neptomen,
Always
un
go
truc dans le style.
left? Or go left and then go right?
Tu observes pas trop le masque, en fait. Je vais pas te mentir, bro.
Is this an armory too?
Bon, on va tout observer, hein. C'est la pomme dorée, c'est Minecraft.
Freddy, are you out there? Can you hear me?
Arrête de gueuler.
What am I doing? All that'll do is tell everyone where
Oui.
I am.
Oui, en effet, oui. Je comprends pas pourquoi cette pomme t'a fait... Ah, je pense que c'est le miroir.
She really charge for tours. It's kind of amazing.
Je pense que c'est le miroir.
Shouldn't that be in a museum somewhere?
Allez, vas-y. C'était le dernier, bien sûr.
This is it. Calliope was here. She was standing right here. And she...
Waouh! Harry Potter. Je vais voir mes parents dans le miroir.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit! Je peux pas reculer.
Hello? Do you work for Hecate? Are you guardians or something?
Non, je suis fatigué par les mannequins. C'est un peu oppressant. Putain. A smooth criminal.
Okay then.
Annie, are you okay? Du coup, c'est eux qui l'ont tué? Mais c'est qui? C'est qui les envoie?
What's happening? Why didn't it work?
Parce que ce sont des statues, tu ne peux pas faire chanter les statues? Michael Jackson confirm les Dark Souls. T'as joué à un jeu de Dark Souls 4 quoi. Hi hi. Been struck by smooth criminal.
Oh! Grace?
Putain, ils ont des couteaux tout noirs.
We've got to run. My powers don't work on them. They just keep coming.
Freddy va se sacrifier, non. Qu'est-ce que tu fais, c'est Freddy? Je reconnais, c'est mon père. What the fuck? Qu'est-ce que tu fous?
No, I won't let you.
Oh, damn.
Freddy!
Ok. Alors, ça, je m'y attendais pas.
Oh God. Oh God, Freddy.
Freddy Fazbear.
Oh no. Oh, Grace.
Oh, finalement, il a pu venir,
You
lui.
summoned the Furies.
What?
Those beings were the Furies, beyond all our laws. Not idols, but the embodiment of retribution. How did you draw them here?
I didn't. There was a big mirror, but I didn't even touch it.
There is only one mirror of which you could be speaking. That used by the goddess Nyx to contact the Fates. Using the mirror would not have brought the Furies down upon you. Not unless the Fates themselves decreed it.
Bah déjà, je dirais qu'il faut aider
I
Freddy.
don't care what brought them. They killed Freddy. You need to help her.
I have no power over life and death, Grace. None of us have that. This was no defense or spell of the reliquaries. I do not have the power to summon the Furies, and I know none who do. You should consider yourself fortunate, Grace. They do not desist until retribution has been exacted. But now is when you leave. Pray the knowledge you obtained was worth the price.
Bah, j'avais pas appris grand chose, quoi.
Apollo, there has to be something we can do.
Grace. I'm so sorry.
C'est un big ouf, ouais, vraiment big ouf.
It's not right.
We have to leave. We have to leave now.
Bon, faut enlever le corps du milieu de la bibliothèque, quoi, parce que... Ah, c'est déjà le jour 5, en fait. J'ai pas fait gaffe à ça. Merde, qu'est-ce que je fais? Ah oui, j'ai pas sélectionné l'appartement. Ah, je finis l'acte 2. Nice, acte 3. Je pense le dernier acte, vu le nombre de jours.
Grace, I'm sorry. I know what Freddie meant to you.
Je peux être agressif envers Daddy Apollon.
How could that happen? Hecate said it wasn't part of the reliquary, so how...
It was an attack. It had to be deliberate.
C'est Athéna, hein.
Is that what happened to Calliope?
Je le cool, hein.
Attacked by the Furies?
Elle a pas aimé le fait qu'on retourne au reliquaire.
Yeah. She meant to use the mirror, but she never had the chance before they came.
The Furies. Sent by the same person, I imagine.
Mon opinion reste sur Athéna.
Who could send the Furies after me? Even Hecate had no idea who possessed that kind of power.
Even in our prime, none of the idols had the Furies at our beck and call. Perhaps Zeus, but he's long gone. I honestly didn't know the Furies still existed.
Clearly someone can do it.
I mean, unless they weren't sent. Unless they were responding to something else, something you'd done unwittingly. I'm sorry, I'm afraid your guess is as good as mine.
Elle est fucking dead? Ah oui, là, je pense qu'elle est bien dead. Ouais.
I know Calliope was there to use the mirror, but it was just a feeling. I still don't understand why.
Well, apparently she wanted to speak to the Fates.
Yeah, okay, but why?
The Fates are primordial beings, like the Furies. They're said to control destiny. Perhaps Calliope wished to know her destiny. Or change it. I'm not sure.
Can these Fates really control the future?
Oh, Moire, ça me fait toujours penser à... J'ai pas recherché son nom entre deux. Mais il y a un chanteur dont le nom de famille est Moire. Il me semble qu'il est chauve.
So someone really didn't want Calliope messing with them.
Or you, apparently.
Could it have been the Fates? Maybe they don't like being called on now for anything.
I doubt it.
John l'Empire.
If they didn't want to
Je pense pas que ce soit
answer
ça.
there, I'm certain they simply wouldn't.
John le Moire. Pardon, j'ai pas compris. Ça existe, John le Moire? Ou t'as inventé ça? Ou c'est John Yakuza level?
If the Furies are so powerful, why did they stop? They just stabbed Freddy and left.
They're not assassins.
McLemore.
They're enforcers.
Ah, John Lennon, c'était ça, ok. Du coup, McLemore, j'ai...
Debt
Ok.
was paid, whatever it was, when blood was spilled. The blood didn't have to be yours.
So if Freddy hadn't...
Non, c'est un chanteur français.
Then they would have come after you. And they wouldn't have stopped until they were through.
Je chercherai ça après.
Ever.
What are the Furies? They didn't seem like people.
They're not. Hecate called them embodiments of retribution, and I suppose that's the best description. They go back to...
Emmanuel Moire, voilà, merci, c'est ça.
I was once told they were created to enforce the most ancient laws.
Je sais qu'il chante, il interprète le Roi Soleil, non, dans la comédie musicale Le Roi Soleil.
Laws even idols abided by.
Ça, je suis pas sûr, mais...
Days of old Olympus. But those
Ça, je confonds peut-être. Mais je sais que c'est un chanteur, en effet.
Even if they hadn't, you can't have broken any. They're not easy to overlook.
I don't know what to do. We still have no idea why Calliope wanted to talk to the Fates.
Why not ask them? You too have caused quite the stir. Hecate is beside herself, and Athena is out of her mind. Well done.
How long have you been listening?
Long enough to know that you need another way to speak to the Fates, unless you're planning on trying the reliquary again.
Oh, on va pas retourner encore une fois au reliquaire. Hein.
Not a chance. We'll find the truth on our own, Persephone.
If you sent Grace to wander about looking for Calliope's memories, you're already out of options.
Why are you here, Persephone? You made it clear you didn't want to help me.
Oh, she doesn't. What she wants is to help herself.
May I explain it to Grace, or do you have another option, Apollo? If so, now's the time. I thought not.
J'aime trop
The Fates will respond to the ruler of Hades,
sa
the
veste.
true underworld and realm of the dead. What I propose is that we go there and take back the throne that was stripped from me.
On dirait qu'elle sort de la pègre, mais... Tu avais prévu ça depuis le début.
Is this something you planned all along, Persephone?
Meaning what? What, that I knew what would occur at the reliquary? Perhaps you think I'm the one who unleashed the Furies upon you.
You've waited for this opportunity for over a century.
Waited, yes. Bided my time.
Ouais, mais je pense pas qu'elle soit coupable de quoi que ce soit. C'est juste que nos ambitions se croisent.
But you came here to help, right?
And I came here to help.
Is that something we can do? Just go to the land of the dead and overthrow it?
Truth be told, there isn't much to overthrow. Few mortals still believe in Hades, and thus its halls have been nearly empty for eons.
So how do you...
The throne itself is the key, both symbolically and literally. Claim it, and Hades is yours.
But you can't claim it because you're barred from Hades.
By a rule that we would need to break were we to do this, yes.
So if we go to Hades and find your throne, how much trouble would that get us into exactly?
A great deal.
It's not as if
Il est vénère,
Athena
Apollon.
can execute Grace a second time.
But she's already been warned about breaking more rules.
The responsibility of this will be mine. Let Athena try to take my throne again.
How do we get to Hades? Do we need a key, like the reliquary?
Athena took my key, and the entrance at Lake Avernus was sealed long ago, which leaves only Hermes.
They won't take you.
They might, if you ask them to. So your promise to help Grace was an empty one? Step up, for once, and do what she needs you to do.
Damn.
Get us there. I'll lead us to the throne, and Grace can speak with the Fates. It's simple.
Allez, vénère.
Okay. No need to keep selling me on it. I'm in.
You are?
Yeah. I need to punch something really hard. Or overthrow hell. I'm good with either of those
Fume-la.
things.
Moi, je fume tout le monde.
Did you see that, Apollo? You see, that is what a backbone looks like.
Mais j'aime trop son style à Grace. Elle a trop le drip, elle aussi. Mais tout le monde dans ce jeu a le drip.
I'm sorry.
De fou, là.
This is a step too far.
And consider this, Apollo. Grace's mortal friend was slain by the Furies, according to the old laws.
Her soul is in Hades.
Wait, what? Freddy's in Hades? What? Persephone, why didn't you lead with that?
I didn't want it to seem like I was playing on your sympathy.
On va pouvoir revoir Freddy.
But you'll play on mine.
Mercury.
Fine. I'll get you into Hades. But I'm not going with you.
If that's what you prefer.
Apollon qui ne nous suit jamais, Pretty Sus en fait, finalement.
It's fine, Hermes.
Il a dit.
Get this over with.
Bah, souvenir pour eux, c'est pareil. C'est la même chose. En même temps, c'est plus badass normalement.
Shall I wait here, or...
No. I'm not gonna lie to them.
Heureusement qu'il est sur ce parking.
Oh, hey, if it isn't Apollo and Grace, and, Persephone. Wow, okay.
Heureusement qu'il était juste là par hasard sur ce parking où nous arrivons.
I need you to take Grace and Persephone to Hades.
Oh, man, I don't know. Athena specifically said I wasn't supposed to take anyone, you know? No matter what.
This is pointless. They're never gonna help us, Apollo.
Can I ask what's going on? Nobody ever tells me anything, and you want me to get in huge trouble, but for what?
Obligé de vénère.
Come on, Hermes. How much trouble would you be in, really? What's Athena gonna do? Leave Olympus? Get her own dry cleaning? She needs you more than you need her.
Yeah, but Athena works so hard, and it's always for everyone
Prétisseuse,
else.
prétisseuse,
Sounds like
prétisseuse.
someone else I know. Isn't there anything that you want, Hermes?
Oh. What I want is the truth.
Sauce merme. Pas Hermès qui est sauce, disait Athéna, mais... Ok.
Here's the truth. The favor's for me. If I don't go to Hades now,
Oh, Hermès, je pense pas qu'il ait rien fait. Je pense qu'il a rien fait.
And then Grace will be executed.
Okay.
Ça, c'est pratique comme pouvoir, quand même.
Signal when you need to come back.
You sure?
Yeah, feels like the right thing.
Be careful, Grace. And remember, the underworld doesn't give up its shades.
Moi, je soupçonne à cause de son drip. Ouais, c'est vrai qu'il a le drip, quand même. Avec sa banane, là.
Let's go.
Je sais pas si on appelle ça une banane quand tu le mets comme ça en bordouillard, mais... C'est une banane. Et là, boum, Hades. Ça devient un roguelike.
Welcome to the real underworld.
Wow. It feels so empty. So lonely.
It's not completely empty. Neither is the throne, for that matter. A bitter shade named Orpheus has been squatting on it since my exile. I fully expect he'll be waiting for us.
Orphée. Let's
So
go.
there's gonna be a fight? Good. I need something to punch.
Don't get too excited, Grace. Orpheus is hardly a worthy foe.
Really? Even though he took your throne?
He took an empty throne after I left. That does not make him a king. Just someone else that's in my way.
In our way, you mean?
Yes, in our way.
You didn't think to mention earlier that the throne was occupied?
Because it's irrelevant. Orpheus isn't an idol. He's just an angry little man clinging to an existence that doesn't want him.
Orphée qui se prend des balles perdues, là.
And what are we supposed to do? Organize an armed resistance? Challenge him to a duel?
That's what you're here for.
I'm gonna fight him?
Oh,
Enfin, c'est un chanteur, Orphée. C'est un musicien.
Who is this Orpheus? The name sounds familiar.
It should. His is a popular tale among mortals regarding how he once came to the underworld to retrieve his love, Eurydice, and left.
Celui qui gère le sommeil. Exactement, ouais, c'est lui.
Hades tricked him, you see. And with Hades dead, the blame has evidently fallen to me.
So he's not a fan of yours?
He is not a fan, no. Not that it matters.
C'est de sa faute à Orphée, hein, si Eurydice a disparu.
Okay, so there's an angry ghost sitting on your throne. Anything else about this trip you've neglected to mention?
D'après le mythe original, bien sûr.
Come, it's time to cross the Styx.
Ok.
The ferryman will come soon. As we are not dead, you will need to convince him you are worthy of passage. State your case clearly and with determination.
J'ai dans le silence un petit peu, hein. En même temps, qu'est-ce que tu veux qu'on se dise? Tu veux qu'on parle de la météo, quoi? Enfin, avec Perséphone, je dis, hein. Pas entre toi et moi. Oh, damn, il est grand. Hello, big boy.
I am Persephone, also known as Despoina and Kore Sotiera, once
Ok, d'accord.
queen of the underworld, and shall be again. No,
Bien vu.
Corone, I did not bring you any cards. I am not here to entertain you.
Hey there. I'm Grace, idol and last of the muses. Is that enough?
Of course she's a muse. Why would she lie about such a thing? He says he's always liked the muses and that you're very pretty.
Oh non, creepy guy.
No, she didn't. Neither of us brought games to play with you, Corone.
Oh non,
Stop
Charon.
asking.
Charon mode Charo.
Has he, always been like this?
Once he was as grim as the grave itself. Time has clearly eroded his gravitas. And it appears I'll have to find Cerberus as he's gotten himself lost. Wonderful. Let's get underway, Corone. It's a long ride to the throne room.
Oh, c'est une chanson nice. This is Halloween, this is Halloween. J'espère que Charon il chante. Peut-être qu'on va trouver Freddy Fazbear. The Bite of 87.
I wouldn't touch that. Way too much for you. Overload you. Blow a fuse. Every story. Every memory winds up here in the water. I used to dream that this river would rise, swallow the anger, tears in my eyes. Then suddenly I was found alone. I destroyed Hades, but was denied his throne.
Ilia's dead here, isn't it?
Everything here is fading away. She needs her queen.
We're here for Freddy.
I killed the king fair and square. They had no right to take it from me.
Je suis rassuré.
It wasn't your fault. There was no right or
Mais c'est déjà chier ce que je faisais, je crois.
It wasn't your fault. You didn't belong. If my life was stolen, I wouldn't know where to turn. Candle isn't finished. It's a slow burn.
Qui est-ce?
Someone's
Ah.
coming. There's music floating through. Someone's coming. And it has me singing too. We have visitors. I think we all know what to do. To the throne room. This bard's about to meet a muse.
There's someone singing with us.
That would be Orpheus.
On se concentre sur Perséphone, c'est notre pote
Oh,
maintenant.
he's so much more than that.
Someone's
I didn't belong here.
is waiting in the
But that throne belongs to me. No one deserves
I
it.
can feel them howling at the moon.
Don't forget why we came here.
There's a name here
I won't forget.
that reeks
But you
of
can
an
bet he
enemy.
knows
T'as tellement de paroles à lire.
It's about time, Persephone.
Orpheus, I've been
What happened to the music?
Le jeu qui devient méta. Un peu.
I have been waiting for you, Persephone, for so long. And you brought a muse. Hi. Lovely tune, by the way. Can't remember the last time I collaborated with someone so talented. No offense, Benny.
Oh non, Benny. Benny.
Let me treat you to a song. A welcome gift. I have the floor. It is mine, after all. Muse. Any requests?
Vas-y, je vais le provoquer. Hein.
Questions?
Are you really that good?
Down. Loop it. I wouldn't say that I'm good. I wouldn't say that I'm great.
Yes, banger.
My timing's perfect. I wouldn't say that I'm late. But you can say that he's the best that's ever been. The best you've ever seen. The best you've ever heard. And I haven't even really sung a single word.
Je suis mangeaille de fou.
I think I chose poorly.
Okay, just getting a gauge.
C'était très cool.
Try again. Another request?
What's your problem with Persephone?
C'est un bonus, ça.
Do, loop it.
Ah merde, j'ai fait mon micro. Hop, voilà.
I didn't do what I was told, didn't know that it was all a game. I didn't think that he would do it.
Putain, il a des bangers, Orphée.
Then Eurydice was gone. And Persephone stood right beside him and said, what a shame.
Il avait même pas que j'avais aussi carré, ouais. Un collier de barbe comme ça. C'est pas un truc de beauf, non? Ah, mais c'est un banger, hein. Ah, ça rock de fou là, re-Eve. T'arrives au bon moment? Ah bah non. J'ai pas de héros qui en ont. C'est pas de... Ah ouais, ok mec. C'est bon, j'accepte. Vas-y Benny, sors ton saut de guitare. Elle dit la même chose à Perséphone avant. Ouais, j'ai l'impression que vous battez un peu pour rien parce que personne n'est fautif en fait.
I like what you're doing, Muse, but I thought you'd be on my side.
Ah non.
You're the reason I'm here.
Juste que t'es deux. Je ne prends pas parti.
Oh, I believe she was speaking to us both.
Ah, on n'a pas traduit ça. Hein. Un échange pas traduit encore. C'est vrai que c'est deux les victimes de Hadès. Il y a un petit souci avec ses yeux par contre. Non, c'est normal, moi j'ai les mêmes yeux. Il faut lui proposer de voir son cul, c'est ça? Après, je pense que la déesse appartient plutôt à Perséphone, mais je vais pas prendre de parti. Je sais plus pourquoi on est. Pourquoi on est ici déjà? Je sais plus pourquoi on est dans la déesse. Ah oui, pour voir les moires. Ok, oui, je me rappelle. On est dans Hadès avec on est dans son gros cul là. Non mais Hadès c'est le nom du dieu, c'est le nom des enfers aussi. Nice. Les gens sont des amis maintenant. Orphée is now my best friend.
We have been fools.
You're right. Yet, what about the throne? We can't just leave it empty, can we?
J'étais là, est-ce que je peux prendre le trône? Je peux prendre le trône. Et j'ai dit que je ferais toujours les choix vénères. Oh no. J'ai comme l'impression que ça va être un choix de merde. Let's go.
Of course not. This hell is mine.
You dare.
Oh shit.
All this talk of being trapped in the past. And it was just a smokescreen so you could take
No.
the throne. You...
Whoopsie.
Why not? I don't have your baggage after all, or your enemies.
Je crois que j'ai fait le mauvais choix.
Oh, your allies are so steadfast, are they?
Whoopsie.
My actual allies, yes.
You think that taking the throne will help you? Go on then. Please, show me your power, oh great queen of Hades.
Je vais contacter les moires.
Okay. Fates. Here I am, the queen of Hades. Let's talk, okay? This is Grace.
Malaise.
Last of the muses, summoning the fates.
Problems.
Is there some trick to it? Or are you not gonna tell me now?
I'll let you in on a little secret, Grace. There is no
Mais putain, tu m'as utilisé.
And Freddy?
If the throne alone could bring someone back from the dead, surely even Orpheus would have figured it out.
Mais du coup, en fait, il s'est juste cassé, il a fait bro.
I shouldn't be surprised. I mean, you're you.
J'ai bien fait du porno de trône en fait, parce
I
qu'elle m'a
believed
utilisé.
what I wanted to believe.
And neither of us will get what we want today.
As opposed to your original plan, where that would have only been me.
At the very least, I had hoped we might find your friend's spirit.
Why? We can't bring her back.
Not without great sacrifice, no. No, the rules of death are clear. Yet you might...
Freddy est morte. Ah oui, Freddy est morte, oui. Elle s'est fait tuer par les furies.
I know what it's like.
Elle s'est sacrifiée pour nous.
Chance to say goodbye.
Elle s'est fait planter. Oh, j'ai fait un succès et il y a peu de gens qui décident de prendre le trône. Voilà. Let's go, elle est là.
Freddy, you're here.
Yeah, I've actually been watching you since you arrived. It's not like there's much else going on.
Fred,
No, don't even start, Grace. I made my decision. I don't regret it one bit.
J'aurais pas dû t'appliquer. Allez, les regrets, c'est
You
parti.
shouldn't even have been there. I never should have gotten you involved.
Hey, no. You didn't get me involved.
Pas trop le seum?
Self-involved.
Alors,
Look what happened.
I got to
elle
be
bloquait dans l'enfer là, non? Freddy, oui. Oui, Freddy, de fou. Ouais.
just for one shining moment. How cool is that?
Je veux dire Fred. Je veux dire Freddy. Freddy, Freddy.
It is a story. And you need to finish it.
Putain, je me réjouis trop d'être dans la death comme ça. Putain de merde. On se ferait une monstre soirée dans la death, les amis.
Hey, no. I guess this is it, huh?
Almost. I found someone while I was down here. Someone you
Calliope. Dame! Ça va nous aider, ça, je pense. La death ou la death? La death. Non, ça, je dirais la death. Je suis pas perfectly bilingual. Quoi, elle est morte? Ouais, elle est morte, Freddy. Comment tu vas, Anno? Elle s'est fait tuer par les furies qui ont été envoyées par quelqu'un.
Your soul is inside Grace. Idols don't.
Faudra parler plus fort, Calliope, par contre. Hein. Ça marche, tu répares. Bon réparage, Eve. Voilà.
I guess you two were better acquainted than you said. Huh, Persephone?
Je suis fatigué, j'ai pas beaucoup dormi. Courage. Courage. Profite de te reposer après. Ou maintenant, ou quand tu veux. Faudra parler plus fort, les amis, par contre. Bisous, Eve.
I don't get it. I thought the Eidolon was Calliope's soul. But if that's true, then...
Comme ça, on est nul à chier, Calliope, alors comme ça, on s'est fait planter. Parle plus fort, Calliope, what the fuck. On peut résumer un peu. Bon, y a pas grand-chose à rajouter depuis la dernière fois. En gros, on est allé voir Médusa. C'était pas elle. On s'est fait invoquer par Athéna. On a sans faire exprès balancé Médusa qui est morte. Oups. Et après, on est allé dans le reliquaire pour essayer de trouver des réponses. Au même endroit où on était la dernière fois. Et là, on s'est fait attaquer par les furies qui ont été envoyées par quelqu'un, on ne sait pas qui encore. Et Freddy s'est opposé. Et boum, elle est morte. Et on est venu dans la Death dans le but de trouver les moires. Parce que dans le reliquaire, il y avait un miroir qui permettait de contacter les moires. Donc on s'est dit, Et puis probablement Calliope a interagi avec ce miroir avant de mourir. Donc on s'est dit, peut-être que c'est une piste. Sauf qu'on ne peut pas, en fait, on peut pas invoquer les moires et c'est Perséphone qui nous a utilisés pour essayer de reprendre le trône. Sauf que je lui ai volé le trône. Et elle a pas kiffé. Mais maintenant ça va. Parce que tout le monde est là et tout le monde est heureux. Voilà.
But what about the memories?
Memories are but a reflection. And after the Eidolon is passed on, old memories become a reflection of a reflection. That's why the idols have forgotten.
Oh, vraiment, elle parle pas fort, quoi.
You knew this truth once, Persephone.
We need to know what happened to you, Calliope. How did you die?
Why didn't you come to me? If you were in trouble, I would have protected you.
I know you would have, but I couldn't let you be drawn into Apollo's prophecy as well.
Apollo's prophecy?
He didn't tell you? No. I don't suppose he could have.
Pretty sauce, Apollon.
It's a long story.
Je crois que je comprends. Pas du tout. Mais je veux dire ça.
You don't mean to say that Apollo is responsible for your death, right? But his prophecy is.
Yes.
Toujours Apollon. Non, pas de daddy Apollon.
Someone else knew about the prophecy. Athena.
Ah ah. Moi j'ai dit que c'était Athéna. Je l'ai dit, je l'ai call. Je suis sûr que c'est elle. Je savais que c'est elle. Elle essaie de nous tuer aussi.
Apollo hates using his power. Why would he have given a prophecy to Athena?
Because she demanded it. She was desperate.
How did you even find out?
Apollo was horrified.
C'est Freddy exactement, c'est Freddy Fazbear. Quoi, c'est Athéna? Ce serait Athéna, ouais. Mais en même temps, elle est prétisseuse depuis le début. On va savoir pourquoi, je pense, bientôt. C'est pour ça que je pense qu'elle a voulu se débarrasser de moi, parce qu'elle s'attendait pas à ce que l'âme de Calliope se mette dans un autre corps.
What was the prophecy? Surely I need to hear it.
If I tell you, you'll be locked into it, just like me.
But the prophecy doesn't just say you have to die. There's more to it, right? They always require interpretation.
Apollo told Athena that. He begged her not to jump to conclusions, but maybe she was right.
It doesn't just involve you, does it? It involves me. It must, or you wouldn't hesitate.
Athena wanted to know if there was a way to save the idols. The answer was this. The idols cannot continue so long as the
So long?
last muse lives.
And I'm the last muse.
Mais pourquoi, en fait? Donc, comment ça les idoles ne peuvent pas survivre si la dernière muse est en vie? Qu'est-ce que ça implique?
Why come to me? Of all the places you could have run to, why come to my apartment?
Because I was dying.
But I couldn't save you. I barely even knew you.
I was wandering the streets that night, wondering if I should go to the reliquary or just flee. And I heard you singing. I followed you home after to see where you lived. I didn't know what would happen to me, but I thought, just in case, I knew I had to hold out until I reached you.
Voilà. Je vais pas l'engueuler maintenant, elle est morte.
I don't
La
blame
pauvre.
you, in case you're wondering. You don't? You didn't ask for all this to happen. You did the best you could, Calliope.
Thank you for saying that, Grace. Truly.
Et pourquoi tu es allé au reliquaire?
Why did you go to the reliquary? We know about the mirror, but
You wanted to annul the prophecy.
And the fates are the only ones who could, if they would even help me. I doubted it, but I was desperate. I never got the chance to ask. Someone told Athena where I was going, and she must have realized what I meant to do.
But how did she get the Furies to attack you? They aren't pets. You didn't break any of the old laws.
I don't know. Maybe it's something the ruler of the idols can do.
Ok, on va les confronter à Athéna.
you went to Pan for the key to the reliquary, right?
Yes. He's the reason I knew about Nyx's mirror, actually. He told me about it long ago.
He told Medusa where you went. She, I expect, told Athena.
Oh. Pan couldn't have known what it would mean. I didn't explain.
That's it. You forgive him, just like that.
Ah, je savais que c'était pas Pan.
Guilty enough, my love.
Allez, le choix vénère.
Athena's gonna pay for this. She will pay.
She wanted to save the idols. And I wanted that too.
You weren't about to kill anyone to get it.
Je crois que c'est la fin. On a élucidé le mystère. Ah, c'était dans ce sens-là plutôt. On va chanter un coup alors. Ok, Calliope. Tu es en retard sur tes surtitres. Je crois que t'as raté le départ, Calliope. Perséphone aussi. Tout le monde rate son départ. Allez, je ne peux pas. Nous aussi on est en retard. Je sais pas qui chante là. C'est un peu, il y a des petits soucis de surtitres, je crois. Je crois qu'il y a un petit souci de surtitres. Oh, ça fait beaucoup rire, mais... C'est censé être dramatique, mais tout le monde est en retard. On va dire adieu, hein. C'est con parce que ça arrive sur une scène dramatique, quoi. Du coup, ça me fait rire. Ah, mais c'est tout le jeu qui est en retard, en fait. Je crois que c'est la musique qui est en retard, en fait. Je choisis pas son destin à l'obliger, exactement. Exactement. Bye bye, Fred, goodbye. Bon, du coup, c'est une vision très, très déterministe. Hein. On ne choisit pas son destin. Les existentialistes du XXe siècle ne seraient pas d'accord. Chapeau l'artiste, comme on dit.
And I see Freddy isn't with you. I'm so sorry, Grace. Did you at least get to speak to the Fates?
No.
Then what happened?
Je peux confronter Daddy. Et vu la tête de Perséphone, c'est ce qu'elle voudrait que je fasse. La tête vénère là derrière. Ah oui, non, mais il est ultra dépressif, mais depuis le début du jeu. Et parce qu'en fait, Calliope, c'était sa pote. Genre, c'est sa ultra pote, quoi. Vas-y, je vais pas le confronter, c'était pas de sa faute.
Then we found Calliope.
Calliope, but her eidolon is inside you. How
It doesn't work like that. The eidolon is only a part of an idol. The rest just...
Calliope told us what happened.
Ah bon, voilà.
The prophecy. How you warned her. How you've been lying to us. You knew.
Oui, oui.
You knew the truth this
Oui,
entire
t'as tout compris.
Even when you said you were helping Grace.
Yes. Yes, I did.
Is
Vas-y,
there
explique-toi.
more you haven't told me? Did you know about the Furies as well?
No. I didn't know how Calliope died.
But you knew Athena was behind it.
I thought I could nudge you in the right direction. Help you find the truth without learning about the prophecy.
Well, you failed. We know it now.
Then it's done. You're locked into it.
Mais j'ai toujours pas la
Isn't
prophétie.
the prophecy open to interpretation?
On me l'a dit et j'ai pas
Couldn't you
écouté.
be wrong about how it ends?
When am I not wrong, Grace?
That's right. Leave. It's what you're best at.
Ah oui, non, oui, on m'a dit la prophétie. Pardon, je suis trop con. La prophétie, c'était les idoles ne peuvent pas survivre tant que la dernière muse est en vie. Voilà, c'est ça. Ah oui, il y avait déjà plus qu'une muse, ouais.
If she truly believes that, it won't matter what anyone says.
Ah, je vais l'affronter. Hein.
Then I'll just have to stop her, won't I?
You want to challenge the leader of the chorus in front of everyone.
She isn't giving me much of a choice.
Well, I dare say she has more of a fight in store for her than she would ever expect.
Is that a vote of confidence?
When you go to the trial, I'll back your play, up to and including overthrowing Athena.
Damn.
Calliope would approve.
But what about...
Just so you understand, our chances aren't good. I suggest you do whatever necessary to prepare.
Et là, c'est le moment où je farm pour augmenter toutes mes stats. Et après, je vais devant la porte, puis il me dit vous ne pourrez pas revenir en arrière. J'aurais tellement vu voir tous les autres. Ouais, en effet, on est loin de les avoir tous vus. Mais... Voilà, ils ont expliqué ça, que le fait que beaucoup d'entre eux sont déjà morts, en fait. Ok, j'aurais pas d'autres occasions de parler à quelqu'un avant le procès. À qui je fais face? Est-ce que j'aurai le temps de... Je peux choisir qu'une seule personne par rapport aux trois? Bon, si je choisis qu'une seule personne, j'ai envie d'aller voir Apollon, quand même. Daddy Apollon. Mais Pan, j'ai bien envie d'aller voir Pan aussi. Allez, on va aller voir Daddy Apollon.
Oh, it's you. Paul comes in, mopier than his usual mopey self, and won't say a word about why.
C'est-à-dire qu'on va voir
But
Pan.
of course, it's
Si on peut, on ira après.
This doesn't have anything to do with you, Oracle. Please don't get involved.
Oh, I am involved. And I don't know if you've noticed, but I live here, and Paul is my friend.
Look, I'm not stupid. I don't buy into this god crap, but I know Paul and the rest of you are not on the right side of normal. Even so, Paul is a good guy. Leave him alone. He doesn't want to talk to you.
It's all right, Oracle. I think Grace and I need a moment alone.
C'est un peu le bordel dans son appart, quand même.
Oh, sure. Don't mind me. It's not like I was in the middle of anything.
I know how Persephone feels. But not you. You'd have every right to be furious with me.
Je ne suis pas en colère. Ouais, je suis pas en colère. Je comprends pourquoi il m'en a pas parlé.
I was surprised, sure. But I get why you did it. I think.
I wanted you to find out about Athena without learning the prophecy.
Et c'est ça qui m'a beaucoup aidé.
It was difficult to help without helping too much. Even pointing you at Pan.
Apollon qui a le gigasum.
He could be pressured into assisting more.
Gigasum même, j'ai envie de dire.
When I first became Apollo, I was so sure I could help people. Help the world. I ignored the warnings. You have no idea how many lives I ruined before I stopped. I never should have given in to Athena. This one time.
Il est au courant, oui.
I thought that maybe it will be different.
Parce qu'il a fait... Il a eu une prophétie comme quoi... Enfin, Athéna a forcé à faire une prophétie comme quoi les idoles ne survivront pas sauf tant que la dernière muse est en vie. Du coup, bah, Athéna a fait tuer la muse. Mais du coup, lui, il osait pas trop dire que c'était un peu entre guillemets de sa faute aussi. Donc, voilà.
You don't know everything, Apollo. Half the problem is that you and every other idol thinks they do.
What do you mean?
Trying to prevent the prophecy is what's making it come true.
So you want to, what? Stop trying?
Maybe.
On va mourir.
I hope you can forgive me, Grace.
There's nothing to forgive, Apollo.
Let's
You
bang,
did what you
Apollo.
could for a friend. You didn't owe me anything.
I guess all that remains is the trial. Whatever happens, Grace, I'll be standing right there by you.
Thank you.
Ok. Est-ce que je peux avoir... Ah oui, je peux voir les trois en fait. Allez, on va aller voir Pan. Ok, ça va. C'est vraiment... parle à tout le monde avant de finir le jeu.
Pan? Are you here?
Oh, églou, églou, je vais boire. Après, j'aurais besoin de pisser.
Pan!
Tout le monde qui a le seum, de toute façon. Bah, il est pas là.
All right then. Guess I'll just head off.
I thought you didn't want to see me anymore. You're not here to yell at me, are you?
Le choix vénère.
Is that a
Toujours.
problem? Is the mighty Pan too sensitive to withstand a little yelling?
It's less the mighty Pan and more the naughty Pan. Perhaps even the delightful Pan.
Bah! That's right. Bah!
Plus jamais tu me cries dessus comme ça.
Ah, you've learned something. Something nice.
J'adore ce roleplay.
Pleasant.
Call me Pen.
Care to tell me what it
C'est un
is?
jeu de roleplay hein, finalement.
It's been said I can be a
J'aime plus ce roleplay. J'ai perdu mon érection
Might
très
even have some
rapidement.
advice. One never knows.
Ouais, je lui raconte tout, vas-y, pense, tu mérites de savoir. Tu m'as aidé, je sais pas pourquoi tu m'as aidé, mais tu m'as
Okay.
aidé.
Where do I begin?
Well, of course it was Athena.
Wait, you knew?
No, how could I?
So what now?
Flee the city.
What?
I know people who know people. I could take you. If we went far enough, even Athena might let you go.
You don't sound very sure of that.
No. No, I don't.
Mais après ça, moi j'ai fait ma partie du taf, on m'a dit de trouver qui était le coupable, j'ai trouvé qui était le coupable.
I'm not good at this part.
Il n'a aucune raison de me tuer.
Which part?
This. Regret. Being a survivor means you get used to doing things you would rather not.
Since when do you do anything you don't want to do?
I'm no stranger to pain. It's simply that, in the face of pain, I dance.
Sounds like a fun time.
Do consider my offer. There's no
Ça
reason
marche
for
pas
you to
très
go to
bien.
trial quietly,
Ça marche pas très bien.
like a good little girl.
See you around, Pam. If I survive, I'll want to celebrate.
Bon, on va survivre. Moi j'ai fait mon taf. Hein. Le contrat est complet. C'est Athéna aussi qui a eu cette idée de merde. C'est de sa faute. Allez, on va aller quand même parler à Perséphone aussi. Elle nous a bien aidé, même si elle nous a utilisé quand même. Je vide pas toi ketchup, what the fuck.
Did you forget something, Grace?
It felt like we hadn't quite finished our conversation.
It seemed pretty finished to me. What more is there to discuss?
Why didn't you tell me about you and Calliope?
What, tell you I loved her so you and Apollo could pick apart our relationship and then cast me as the murderer?
Ouais, bof.
Tell you I spent 2 years hoping she would return, only to find out that that was never gonna happen? Tell all of that
Bof la raison.
to the one she was now a part of, who would one day remember everything we were?
Bon, j'avoue, les souvenirs de baise là. Dame.
Calliope would not have approved of the way I acted. But then she seldom did. It was so good to see her in Hades. To have her say she forgives me. I just wish it were as easy to forgive myself.
Allez, let's go.
Self-pity. From the great Persephone.
On a vraiment pris le pire trait. On a vraiment pris le pire trait, mais en même temps le meilleur.
Introspection, remorse. This isn't your usual playbook.
Fine, fine. I'm trying to change, Grace. Is that what you wanted to hear?
It's a start.
C'est quoi ton pire trait, Perséphone? Le trait de eyeliner? Allez, let's go.
Is it any easier out there?
Non, on voit son maquillage, il est on point.
Being immortal, Grace?
It's been a week, Persephone. If I live past the trial, I'll let you know.
Yes, the trial.
It's a whole thing, I hear.
Whatever happens, Calliope will approve of us defying Athena.
Allez, so long, hein. Il ne reste plus qu'à aller à l'auditorium. Mais avant ça, je vais retourner pisser encore une fois. J'arrive. Je sais pas pourquoi je pisse de fou là, en ce moment. What the fuck? Allez, à toutes. Et voilà, je suis de retour. 1, 2, 1, 2, test, test, le micro est bon. Allons-y. En fait, pourquoi je viens là? C'est ici le procès ou j'ai juste ici pour le kiff? Et pour l'introspection? Je crois que c'est pour l'introspection en fait, c'est pas encore le procès. Bon bah. Oups.
So this is it. All your new friends have lied to you, but somehow they're gonna get you through the trial, right? I wish Freddy were here. Like a boat.
Et vous avez la ref? C'était le début du jeu.
With no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen.
Freddy. Freddy qui va se matérialiser. Ah, ouais, non, oui.
But as I burn, they've all turned away one by one. In the end, am I alone? Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, no breeze. I am drifting cold water, no star to be seen.
C'est les autres muses, c'est ça?
In your heart, we remain. You do not sail in vain. In my heart, you remain. I do not sail in vain.
Okay. Okay. It's time for the trial. On va lui niquer sa race.
Okay, here we go. Hello?
Oh, Grace, there you are. Everyone is already waiting for you on Olympus.
C'est pas ici l'Olympe? On m'a dit que c'est ici l'Olympe, j'avoue.
I thought this was Olympus.
Not this office building. My word, no.
Nathan, pray a die. Attends, on va la déglinguer. Si je peux la buter, je la bute. De fou. De toute façon, ce sera sûrement le choix badass. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Pas mal. Everyone is here.
A real place?
It's the memory of a real place, which for us is the same thing. Let's begin, shall we? Brothers, sisters, everyone, look around you. We
C'est fun qu'il
few
va backstab. Non,
who
je pense
remain
pas. Je pense
fled
pas.
to this new
Elle a
land
dit qu'elle
to
nous soutiendrait.
escape the war, but we are
Je lui
not
fais confiance.
out of danger. I waited to tell
Ouais, j'ai
you
confiance en tout
until
le
I
monde,
was
sauf en Athéna.
and now I am. The idols are dying. It will not be long before even our immortality deserts us.
Mais quel est le lien entre notre mort
The
et la
time
survie
for
des idoles? Je comprends
extreme
pas ça, mais ok.
measures has arrived.
You know I had to do it to them.
Extreme measures, such as murder. Would you sacrifice idols to save them, Athena? Seems counterproductive, doesn't it?
It is not unknown for a physician to cut off a limb in order to save the patient.
Oh, that's what you are? The heroic doctor, out to heal the poor, sick idols?
I am trying to save us! I will do anything and everything in my power and beyond to save us from extinction.
You'll do anything?
Je vais dire que c'est elle qui a fait tuer
Tell
Calliope.
them. Let them know what that anything includes. Tell them about the prophecy Apollo gave you, and how you've interpreted it. The idols cannot continue so long as the last muse lives. Isn't that how it goes?
It's true.
Let's go. Allez, le choix intelligent, on va faire ça.
We spoke to Calliope in Hades. She told us how you sent the Furies after her.
You couldn't have.
Yes, I could. There's more to an idol than just the eidolon. Maybe you even knew that once, but you've forgotten it. Just like all the idols have. You don't know everything, Athena.
No. I do not accept this. You are lying.
You're the one who's been lying. Or would you like to explain to the idols how you murdered Calliope based on a vague prophecy? Tell them.
Yes, it's me. It's me. Of course, it's me. The one who gets it done. Don't you see? It had to be. You all turn away when I got the fish. Then you cry, hooray, once it's on the dish. That's how we do this. Yes,
Un peu facile, hein.
me. Yes, you and me. I have always cared for you. I'll always do all these things for you.
Ouais, arrête de jouer à Martyr là.
All these things
Dodo, S, bisous. Dors bien. Ça pardonne tout? Ah oui, complètement. En plus, ouais, c'est vraiment la fin, S, donc ouais, fuis.
Cut out nieces. Won't get a fight here. No shining night here. I'm only here for the dance. And I
Qu'est-ce qu'il fait, lui?
wanna dance with blood on my
I know you're
hands.
feeling shame, but this is too much. None of you see.
Oh.
So it's down to me. It's fine. I'll take all the blame. I'll take all the pain. Think you see it all. You just see a scrap. You wanna make the call. You need to hold the map. You cloistered children. It's time for you and all who stand with you. Yes, you too.
Vas-y. On provoque, on provoque.
Time to follow through.
Oh, il y a les mannequins qui m'attaquent. Smooth criminal.
This lost little girl, she's got a few tricks now. She's taken some punches, she's made some friends. Here's 3 more little friends. Meet the fury.
You've been struck by.
Oh, that's a brave face. We all know how this ends.
Such cute pets, I'll take the
We
set.
all know how this ends.
On risque de se faire planter, ouais. Par contre, j'ai l'impression qu'ils ont pas toujours le couteau dans la même main. Je suis très perturbé par ça. Pan, si tu te suicides, Pan, je te déglingue. Ah, j'ai bien fait de baiser tout le monde. Oh putain! Shit! Apollon sera à mes côtés. Ah non, mais ça veut dire qu'il va se tuer aussi. Merde, on va tous mourir. Oh, Aphrodite, elle sera à mes côtés de fou. Enfin, je pense que tout le monde sera à mes côtés en vrai. Astérion, principalement Astérion. Hein. Regarde le pouvoir de l'amitié, Athéna, tu ne connais pas ça. Regardez, Astérion, il est super. Le pouvoir de l'amitié a fait apparaître un phare.
Of course, it's me. Because of me, this prophecy would come to be. My Olympus is
Putain, mais la tête de Héros, quoi.
and you're
Ouais, une bonne comédie musicale finit sur un suicide un peu, hein, quand même.
looking on at a stranger wearing my face. My Olympus is gone. Now I'm some other one. Just how long has she been?
Oh, tu peux te reprendre qu'à toi. Vas-y. Vas-y, moi je l'accuse. Je pointe du doigt.
about your journey, honey, I don't care. The only thing that
Let's
matters
go.
is you put yourself there. There was a
Ouais, c'est sa faute de fou. Hein.
in me that shouted,
Écoute, elle a essayé de me tuer.
"Athena, you be
Je me défends.
Be strong, no cost.
Quand sur le tour de la reine. Putain, mais tout le temps la reine des neiges. Hein.
It was wrong.
Elle va partir en mode libéré, délivré.
I was wrong. I was wrong, and now I don't know what the right thing is.
You know what I have to do. You know I had to do it to them. Let's go. Ah, c'est plus une claque qu'un coup de poing.
And this, Calliope. Now we're done. Say bye to everyone. You're off to take a new exciting role in some dark hole.
Non, mais je sais qu'elle a fait de son mieux. Mais j'ai envie de la déglinguer.
There you go. Now it's yours to drive.
Ah, c'est moi qui deviens la chef?
Long you stay alive.
Goodbye. Ah, t'es nul? N'est-ce pas? Est-ce que j'ai pas d'aide ça, mes amis? Allez, la nulle, ça dégage. Allez, so long, hein.
Are you finished? You've been talking forever.
We're done, yes.
And?
T'as mes potos, quoi. Ouais, c'est Perséphone qui prend le trône, let's go.
So you're in charge now, I'm guessing.
If I can't have my throne, I suppose this will do for now. But I won't be sitting here for long.
What does that mean?
Perhaps you should explain, Pan. It was your notion, after all.
It's not that complicated, really. We're
Oui, on
going
a
to
choisi son
disband
trône,
the
oui.
chorus.
Not only that, we have decided to reveal ourselves
Enfin, chouré,
to
c'est un grand
the
terme.
mortal world.
Donc plutôt qu'il était
You're
libre, on
planning
a
to
fait...
tell
Ah,
everyone what we really are?
pourquoi pas?
Isn't that risky?
Life is full of risks, my dear. Some of us will go into hiding, but for the rest of us, no more rules. No more living in the shadows. It's done.
J'ai quelques idées.
I have a few thoughts as to how you could go about revealing yourselves.
Oh?
If there's time, we could
On peut faire
prepare
une
a
flash
campaign.
mob?
A campaign? You make it sound like preparing for battle.
It is, kinda. The idols would be stars before you know it. If you're famous enough, there's only so much that can be done to you.
Now that is a marvelous idea indeed.
I know
Ouais,
there's a great deal
un peu
left
d'idée
to
de
be
merde, je
done,
trouve,
but if
mais-
you all wouldn't mind, I'd like a moment alone with Grace.
We'll be outside.
Ah, moi, je veux un moment seul avec Apollon.
Well, congratulations are in order, are they not?
Bon, j'ai mis un
You
pause.
survived and proved me entirely wrong.
I said I would. You should never have doubted me.
You are quite right.
You know, it's a lot harder to gloat when you agree with me.
Oh, very well. I still can't believe you succeeded. It defies all expectations. I really think I must have dreamed the entire experience.
That's better. And also, how dare you?
I meant what I sang. I am not a good man. If Athena had taken me up on my offer, the idols would have been better off. But I can try to be better. You make me want to try.
Ah, mais du coup, on a choisi pas en fait. Ok, d'accord. Allez, vas-y, on peut jouer un max. Peut-être après, j'ai le même passage avec Apollon, peut-être après.
I like the sound of that.
Et je peux jouer un max en fait.
Don't try too hard. I kind of like it when you're bad.
You don't say.
But not too bad. There's a line.
Then you've thrown down the gauntlet.
On peut chasser avec les cornes. En même temps, les cornes,
Good.
tu peux
Because
t'agripper.
as it happens, so do I.
Ready to face the music? One more time.
Always.
Acte 3, 2 mois plus tard.
Of course you're all here. In my apartment. Why wouldn't you be?
We were waiting for you.
I thought, what's the first thing Grace would like to see when she returns home? The answer was obvious. Me.
How does it feel to be the idol spokesperson appearing on
C'est pas encore fini, mais c'est trop. Comment ça c'est trop? C'est too much, tu dis?
I'm exhausted.
The Oracle has been keenly following your progress. She records every appearance, every interview. She may be your biggest fan.
The way she talks, you'd think she never doubted who you were.
Well, at least she's been of great help to your online campaign.
Personally, I still can't believe they haven't rounded us up yet for dissection.
It helps that most people think the idols are some kind of stunt.
Everyone here has also been busy. Would you like to hear the latest?
Vas-y. On a les nouvelles de tout le monde.
I'd like to know what's kept you busy, Pan.
Oh, you know me. A little of this, a little of that.
C'est l'épilogue.
Pining after you, relentlessly.
I'm not pining. Well, yes, I am. But I'm also busy. I'm producing an album of music.
De la contrebande. Ah, il a une tête de
You're gonna
contrebandier.
cut an album?
Alors,
I'm not
je
doing
dis pas ça
it
parce que...
myself,
Hein?
no.
Bon, hein.
I'm what's called a producer. I seek out talent and bring them into my new studio, you see. Just let them lie around and
C'est les
feel
cornes.
the
C'est les cornes.
creative juices flowing.
Where did you get a studio?
Not all of us immortals are broke, dear lad. Some of us managed our money, and I thought, well,
He did it for you, Grace.
I know you're busy saving us idols from the mortals, but I thought at some point you might like to return to your music.
Comme c'est
That
romantique.
is
Bravo, Pan.
uncharacteristically thoughtful and romantic. I'm impressed.
I can be a romantic, a rogue, and a hip satyr
Trop
all at
pas.
the same
Genre
time.
quoi, trop pas.
A true Renaissance man, as they say.
Putain, tout le monde. Attendez. Apollon, qu'est-ce que t'as fait,
How about
Daddy?
you, Apollo? Still planning on leaving the city?
Not immediately.
Je suis pas là.
There's so
Ouais,
much
t'es
to
pas là,
work
toi.
here, and I want to ensure the Oracle will be fine on her own.
You're not responsible for the child, Apollo.
I believe I am. I need to be confident that both she and the idols won't suffer for my absence.
Je compte fermer ma chemise.
Thinking
Damn,
of
bro, t'es sûr?
traveling for a time.
T'es sûr, bro?
Despite my age, there are so many places I haven't been.
Poor Apollo. Too much public attention, so it's time to flee to distant surfing shores.
Du coup, on a pécho pour
It
quoi?
is a bit
On s'est trompé de cible.
disconcerting. The photographers following me around, the letters addressed to the sun god. I don't know what to do with it all. Even so, I'm not running away. I'll be back.
Moi, je pense qu'il peut la fermer.
I simply think it's time to see the world again with my own eyes.
Ce sera très moulant.
How about you, Persephone? Any big changes?
Not yet, though I may be selling the club very soon.
The underworld? Why?
I don't need a substitute for the real thing. That's all it ever was, and I'm fine with having neither. That said, I've been itching for a change. I believe it's time to move on to something else.
Do we get to know what that something else is?
No, you don't. I came by to offer the Queen of Hades my regards.
Ah oui, c'est vrai, je suis la reine d'Hadès.
Likely won't see me for quite some time.
J'avais oublié.
You will
J'ai
be
tendance à oublier encore. Hein.
more than you'll ever believe.
Ça a valu un succès rare, donc je suis content.
Is there any word yet on Aphrodite and Eros? They left the city a while ago.
C'est qu'on va envoler son
Eros
univers, mais
sent
complètement.
word, yes. Aphrodite has started a spiritual retreat in the mountains?
Let's call it a cult.
Whatever it is, he says it's been helping her. Being the goddess of love to the world once more
Super.
has at last
Créer un
brought
culte.
peace.
Quite possibly,
Maxi
she missed
baise dans les
being
montagnes de
adored
fou.
by the masses. Who wouldn't?
Giga orgie.
I thought for sure they'd go into hiding. Aphrodite fears mortals more than any other idol, doesn't she?
Hence why she surrounded herself with only those who shower her with adoration.
As I recall, sister, you also headed several cults across the centuries.
The Eleusinian mysteries weren't about shoring up my ego, Apollo.
Tellement de gens, tellement de gens, tellement de gens.
What about Hecate and Asterion? Are they still at the reliquary?
Astérion, le
Asterion
GOAT.
is not currently. He's going to appear on the next season of that television dating
Ah
show.
non, Astérion dans un dating
I
show.
thought
Oh,
that was
mate.
just a rumor.
No. He is really doing it.
Our furry friend is simply over the moon at all the attention he's receiving. Frankly, I'm jealous.
Oh, c'est ses carrières YouTube de
Don't
fou.
understand the appeal.
You clearly
T'as
have
tous
not
les-
been
t'as pensé à
around
tous les
the
furries, là.
bulls, then.
As for
Damn.
Hecate,
Il a un public, hein.
there's little chance of her leaving the reliquary. I assume she's the same as always.
She is. Hecate enjoys the solitude. At any rate, she claims everything will change for us soon enough.
It is written.
Faire des
I'm
streams
guessing.
vide-grenier. Ça, je ne connaissais pas cette info.
Has anyone heard about Athena? It's been a while.
I was having her followed for a time. After the idols went public, however, she vanished off the map completely.
You had Athena followed?
Well, you're far more trusting than I, brother. We can't count on Athena laying low forever now that the song is over. Last I heard, she was heading back to the old country. On a ship, like it was the 19th century. Why?
Stray Gods 2. Ça annonce Stray
To
Gods
look
2.
for Zeus, I'd say. Running to Daddy was always her last resort.
Daddy.
Whoa. Could he even be found?
If Zeus is out there, Athena will find him. If she does, I guarantee we haven't seen the last of her.
The Last of Us.
Is Hermes still around? I'm surprised they're not here with the rest of you.
Well, we've barely seen them of late.
Was I imagining things, or was that scoundrel starring in a commercial for footwear? Branding.
Parce qu'il y a le
Hermes has
drip.
been busy. They've become a social media darling, or so the Oracle tells me.
The truly amusing part is that they're not even trying to be famous. They simply can't help it.
Hermes likes to people please, it's true.
Hopefully it won't backfire on them. Fame is a double-edged sword.
Hermes lives a charmed life. Never fear.
Well, it's odd seeing their face on so many billboards, but I agree. Let Hermes have their fun.
Voilà.
I still can't believe it's all over.
Oh, it's scarcely over, Grace. Now that you've toppled the castle, it's barely just begun.
Oh, I didn't do that.
Don't be modest. It deserved to be toppled. You did a fine job.
Perhaps we should leave you alone, Grace. You must be tired from your trip.
Pourquoi tu rigoles comme ça, Paul? What the fuck?
Perhaps a round of drinks at the underworld, in Calliope's honor.
Il faut qu'on fasse une dernière chanson de fin.
Actually.
If it's all the same to you both, Grace and I will be along shortly.
Ah, il veut baiser.
Don't take too long, you two, or we'll start drinking without you.
Alone, at last.
I thought they'd never leave.
Ouais, Apollon, par contre.
I thought I'd seen everything. I thought who I was all I could be.
Il va me tuer. Il va me planter.
Changed the tune. We've we've all been dancing to. Even
Pourquoi il y a une chanson de méchant maintenant?
Sailor's gotta move when he sees you. And so I say, let's do it. Momentum's never bad. Who knows who we'll be when we reach the end of night? Life that
Oh, la
is
pizza là.
lived lies between black and white. I rarely do pairs, but with you it feels right.
Hmm.
You've thrown the board all pieces askew. Any plans I had pale next to you. What will you do now? Your life's in your hands. Is there more room for pen?
In my bed.
I am a scoundrel, truth be told. I live my life with all of my soul. I'll apologize till we're made whole. Oh, Grace, it's my heart that you stole.
Pardon, on chante pas.
Come take my hand, come take a chance. I don't do slow. Come, Grace, let's share this day.
Dame. Pas devant les enfants. Fermez les yeux. Elle s'accroche aux cornes. Elle s'accroche aux cornes. Ok. Je m'attendais à une énorme chanson finale. Avec tout le monde. Boum. Ah, j'ai eu plein de succès. Merci. Re-Eve. Re-Eve. Et I'm back. Avec la lumière. Super, je suis bien. Mais non, bébou. Mais non, bébou. T'étais juste pas là, c'est pas grave. Bah, c'était pas mal. Je reviens juste pour la cam. Tu vas juste pour revoir mon charme. C'était fun en vrai. C'était assez cool. Il fallait pas que ce soit plus long. La longueur c'était parfait. La musique était cool. L'histoire était pas mal. J'ai bien aimé la réinterprétation des mythes et tout ça. Et les dieux qui sont là. Oui, non, alors. Dans les mythes c'est comme ça, mais en vrai non. Pas du tout. Genre de truc, je trouve ça assez cool. Visuellement le jeu était très beau. Pas très animé. Voilà, c'était que des images qui suivaient, mais ça m'a pas dérangé. T'as un chat qui s'appelle... Je savais pas... Ah. Super. Mais non. Non, le jeu était cool. Le défaut du jeu pour moi, c'est qu'il y a 2-3 indices qui font penser que le jeu a un peu été rushé sur la fin. Et pour moi, le plus gros problème, c'est la différence de niveau dans le mixage au niveau des micros. Pour les scènes dialoguées, c'est insupportable. Il y en a qui te gueulent dans l'oreille et l'autre tu l'entends pas. Et puis bon, 2-3 lignes en anglais qui ont oublié d'être traduites. Mais bon, c'est des petits détails. Hein. Ils sont tous enregistrés dans une salle différente, je pense. Ouais. Genre Calliope là, à la fin, à la scène de fin, j'entendais pas du tout. Enfin, quasiment pas quoi. Mais le jeu était très cool. Non, je suis content de l'avoir fait. J'étais pas sûr que ça allait être bien. Mais c'était très cool. Certains avec des Blue Yeti, ouais, je pense qu'il y a eu un max de Blue Yeti. Hermès, for example. Ça a l'air cool, ça c'est cool. Il y aura les VOD bien sûr. Mais les VOD vont prendre du temps à sortir vu que je vais prendre 2 semaines de vacances. Je les mets tous les 2 jours comme ça. Je garde un stream, un stream de sortie régulier. Il va prendre 6 mois. Peut-être. 2 semaines. Pas à partir de cette semaine, mais à partir de la semaine prochaine. Je suis pas là pendant 2 semaines. Sauf peut-être un 2 streams par-ci par-là. Afin que je balance exactement, je laisse Axel prendre le plateau. Peut-être que de temps en temps je pourrais en placer un, mais ça va être compliqué, je pense. Non, mais c'était cool, merci d'avoir suivi le jeu. C'était cool de faire un jeu court comme ça. En 2 streams, stylé. Et le concept, après ça, le concept est assez cool. Le concept du jeu à choix multiples, mais en mode comédie musicale. Salut à tous, c'est Aneroboy. Aujourd'hui, nous allons faire très entendu les Raz Moquettes. Disney Trésor de mort. Ah oui, j'ai vu que t'as streamé ça, mais je suis arrivé juste trop tard, t'avais changé quand je suis arrivé. Axel, il sort des jeux surprenants. Moi, je sors des jeux... Moi, je sors des choses pas très surprenantes. Mais lui, oui. Et puis les chanteurs et les voice acting... le voice acting était dingue, par contre. Vraiment. Genre Pan, incroyable. Grace, très très bien aussi. Perséphone, très très bien. Ça me surprend de jour en jour, c'est vrai. C'est quelqu'un de surprenant. Contrairement à moi, moi je représente la routine, moi. Je sais pas pourquoi je regarde le chat là-bas, comme ça. C'est pour que vous voyez mon profil. Je crois que je vais faire ma face. Ouais, moi je suis la routine, moi, si tu veux. Vous savez pas encore le speedrun de Rugrats. Je chanterai un public. Hein. Boum, menu. Je crois qu'il y a deux catégories de gens, oui. Les gens surprenants et les gens routine. Moi je suis dans les gens routine. Il existe deux types de gens. Les routines et les surprenants.